May in Montgomery, and today I will be telling you about hurricanes. There are many natural disasters. Hurricanes are probably one of the most damaging natural disasters. Hurricanes can affect people in many different ways. According to Social Blog Incorporated, in 10 minutes, hurricanes are capable of releasing more energy than all the world's nuclear powers. The more knowledgeable you are about these storms, the more chances you'll have surviving during one. In 1900, one of the most fatal hurricanes struck Galveston, Texas, and killed approximately 8,000 lives. Hurricanes are devastating storms which can affect you before the storm, during the storm, and after the storm. First, I'm going to tell you how hurricanes are formed and general information about them. Secondly, I will tell you things you can do to survive a storm. And lastly, I will tell you the horrible aftermath these storms cause. Let's now talk about some general information about these speed demons. Hurricanes are consisted of numerous thunderstorms that swirl toward the center, also known as the eye of the storm. Although hurricanes are depicted as deadly dark storms, one unusual thing about them is that the center of the storm is actually calm with wind, and the sky is frequently very clear. The eye is typically 20 to 30 miles wide, and the width broadens from anywhere as long as 400 miles. Hurricanes are classified into 5 different categories according to the National Weather Service. To be considered a minimal hurricane, the winds must be from 74 miles per hour to 95, and a Category 2 are 96 to 110, also known as a moderate hurricane. Category 3 are 111 to 130 miles per hour, known as the extensive hurricane. Category 4 are 131 to 155, known as an extensive hurricane. And Category 5 is 155 or higher winds, and known as a catastrophic hurricane. Hurricanes can continue to exist for over a week. The ocean's warm water provides the storms with heat and energy, and the storm also gains power from the ocean's water evaporation. Hurricanes are identified as names originated back 100 years ago, but the U.S. started during 1953 using feminine names. It wasn't until 1978 that they started using masculine names. Now that I have explained some general background information about hurricanes, let's see what you can do to be safe when one occurs. There are many things people can do to be safe during a hurricane. It is recommended that you board up your windows indoors and bring anything in that is outside that can be destroyed by a storm. Disaster supplies kits should also be planned for your home and vehicle. Plan for food, water, first aid kits, radios, flashlights, and extra clothes. You should always avoid areas that are probable of flooding. It is also suggested that one stays indoors after the storm. Remain indoors until it is safe to leave. You should check for anyone who is hurt without risking your own life. Also stay alert of the after floods, which usually occur. Let's continue and see the effects a hurricane can have on communities and individuals. Hurricanes have devastating effects on people and communities. Wherever they take place, hurricanes can kill people, such as the 1900 Galveston hurricane. This storm is reported to be the most lethal storm surge. The storms also cause the government as well as people a great amount of money. Hurricane Katrina is the most expensive natural disaster in the history of the U.S. MSN states that analysts calculated approximately $200 billion needed to repair Katrina's demolition. in 2005. Many things are destroyed in the aftermath of hurricanes. Electricity poles are almost always damaged due to the storms, which leave the community without power for days, weeks, or even months. For example, during Hurricane Katrina, my family did not have power for about 10 days. Homes and buildings are also flooded, which caused families to move away or live in FEMA trailers. I would now like to review what we have talked about. I have informed you about hurricanes and how they form, their categories, and some further order information about them. Also, I've shown you how you could prepare prior to a storm, during a storm, and after a storm. Hurricanes can also affect society and individuals emotionally and physically. I would now like to end my speech with a quote from CNN, and quote, "I saw lots of things flying by."
I think y'all should do that.
What's up, Mo? Hey, they did that in a very